Welcome back. So we are going to do some stretching exercises. We have some guys from Lifetime Fitness. We have Jacob and Nathan. All right, so we're going to start with some at-home stretches. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right. Let's go ahead and get started.
So I always think stretches performed at home should be able to be done in the bed because everyone ends up and wakes up in the bed. One thing we talked about was the piriformis and glutes. This one's going to attack that. So we start ankle right above the knee, and we can progress this by sliding our heel up, trying to get our leg as close to our chest, and then you can use your hands to kind of push yourself closer in, almost like a pretzel. You should feel this in the glute and the piriformis. Really helps unlock the hips. Super helpful for everyone who has a desk job or just watches a lot of TV.
And how long should you hold that when you stretch it?
Static holds are always 30 to 60 seconds.
30 to 60 seconds?
60 seconds, you're gonna get the most benefit, and really after that, it's kind of diminishing
And you do
returns.
both legs like that, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, always want to even it out. The second one is some twists in the spine. So start laying flat, cross our knee over. We want to reach our opposite arm long and look towards that hand. It just helps twist open the spine, gets a lot of movement in there, is really good for the low back. You can get some good back pops out of it.
Okay. So those are two that we can do at home. What are the other two?
Other two, we're gonna get you on the table for that.
Okay.
You're laying on your back.
Okay. All right. We haven't practiced this ahead of time, so let's see.
We're gonna start with the hamstring, so I like to get a little range of motion, just trying to open up that hip a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna bring this leg up to about a 6 or 7. Once you feel that stretch in the hamstring.
feel it.
Good. Then another way we can do it is just bend the knee. We can take a little pressure off that knee and bias it a little more
That's gonna
differently in that hamstring.
Okay.
Perfect. And then the last one I like to do is a little sciatic flossing, so bringing this down, rotating through, get a little movement in that sciatic nerve. And then we can switch over to piriformis. So I like to get on the table for this. I step over, set this knee in, and then we rotate. Should feel that in the glutes.
Yes.
Yep. And then perfect. Cool.
I need to do this after every run, and I do.
Yes, those are great for that.
Absolutely.
And
All
then
right,
we're
and
good.
then you do the other leg.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
And I like to do multiple rounds just to get a lot of time in that stretch.
Okay. Now, how did you guys get into this stretching and the dynamic stretching?
Oh, great question. We started offering it at Lifetime, and then we had the option of going through that certification and getting into it. And when it started, I really enjoyed it, so I just kind of jumped in.
Yeah. What about you?
It was the same thing when Lifetime started offering the certification. It seemed like a no-brainer to go into, especially since I used to work in physical therapy. There's a lot of opportunity to work with clients who need a little prehab, rehab, and just focusing on taking some pain out of their lives.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, I can already feel it in that left leg. I need to do that right leg, those stretches. Guys, we appreciate you being with us today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back after this.